What's up, everybody? I'm Carlos Collects Comics, and welcome to episode number 102 of the Giveaway Show. That's right, we're back with an exciting night planned for you tonight. We're going to be going over verses. We're going to be doing crazy matchups between different comic book characters. We've gotten to see some cool stuff happening in comics, like one of the giveaways tonight, which is the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong matchup. The Jim Lee variant here, this is going to be one of the giveaways, or the mystery book, or our trade-up book. All that and more. Big, huge thanks to our sponsor, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. 3 convenient locations in the greater Houston area: Galveston, Lake Jackson, and NASA Lago. They just had, they were just part of the Brazoria County Comic Con. Some cool stuff going on there. So make sure, if you're in the greater Houston area, or if you're visiting here or somewhere in the area, make sure that you stop by. Plenty of stuff in their back issue bin for you to pick up. But hey, you're here for some giveaways, and we're ready to get it done. We'll be right back with you after this short intro. Can't wait to see you. Glad that you're here. All right, so hey, it is episode number 102 of the Giveaway Show, and here's the deal. You, the chat, are going to be taking part in this as well. We're going to be talking about some cool comic matchups. Let me go ahead and bring the fellas out that are here hanging out with us tonight. Here they are. First up, he's got his fighting headband on, ready to go, ready to take Paul on, take him out.
Boo.
Batman.
Boo. Boo.
Hey, what's up, guys? I can't keep a serious face. I always have commentary in the background. I brought my buddy with me today to help me out. His name is Gaz.
Nice.
Look at that, Godzilla. You know what I'm saying?
You know it's illegal to have that, right?
That's the thing he did all day. Chew him up.
Easy there, Paul. Easy. All right, so we're gonna have a good time tonight, and isn't that right, Gazi? That's quacktastic. Anyways, but we're gonna do some of that. So let's get going.
Awesome. All right, here he is, folks. The one that you always hear, the troll in real life, Paul Comics.
All right, appreciate y'all being here tonight. And Billy, get back over there, Billy. All right, appreciate y'all being here tonight. Y'all see what we have to deal with tonight. It's gonna be a long night, but thank y'all for showing up tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. I don't know something about this versus thing. You know about it, Billy? Nope, Billy don't know nothing about it. But we got our work cut out for us, Billy. But thank y'all for being here tonight, and hit the like button, share it out, and yeah, let's get started.
Awesome. All right, yeah. Hey, that's a great reminder. Y'all make sure and hit that like button, and yeah, just drop a like. Drop something in the comments real quick. We're going to be doing our first giveaway in a few minutes. It is Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, issue number 1. This is the Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex. This is like Jim Lee and his team, his crew. This is their variant issue. This has been a bonkers series, like wild, but cool. It's kind of neat to see these characters matching up like this. I think, Marvel and DC are kind of trying to do their film branch matchups with their characters, so that's kind of cool because it's great for us, the fans, because we get to read stuff like Wolverine versus Predator and Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. So we're the winner. We're the true winners. So we'll be doing this in about, let's say, another 5-10 minutes or so. We'll be doing the first giveaway. I do have a mystery book, and then we have the upgrade giveaway book, which is somewhere around here. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's
right. No, nobody get excited because the slab is not the upgrade giveaway. It's just up there for my personal amusement.
Sorry about that, guys.
I know Paul advocated for it, but I told him no. This is for me. This is for the personal collection right here. Vigilante number 1 is CGC 98. Quintessential 80s book.
Yeah. And I bet he ain't gonna be in season 2.
I love the vigilante character in the show, so I have it here on my desk to just kind of look at.
He died at the last of the episode.
Gosh. All right, so this is the upgrade giveaway. I do have a mystery book, and this will be the main one. We'll be doing that in just a second. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just drop in the first hashtag. Remember, if you're a brand new viewer and you haven't been with us before, here's all you do on the giveaway show. Make sure and hit subscribe to the channel. You don't have to be entered, but we'd love it if you did, because it's a great way to show support and help the channel grow so we can continue doing cool stuff like the giveaway show. But you'll drop the hashtag in the chat, and we will run it in a few minutes. The first hashtag for tonight that we're going to do is hashtag Jen versus Paul. So you want to go ahead and do that hashtag in the chat. And we're going to go get things started. We're going to do this rapid fire. I'm going to call out a matchup, and then you, the chat, can weigh in on who you think would win. And then I'm going to let Paul and Jen and I go through who we think would win. So, all right. So first up, here we go.
Get him, Billy.
We're going to start with an easy one because this has been debated in fandom for quite some time. Mm-hmm. Who would win in a matchup between Flash and Quicksilver?
Ooh. Okay. All right, let me.
All right. It would be Flash, hands down. Flash.
Well, Paul's going to start doing quadratic equations to come up with who the winner is.
It would hands down be Flash. He has the Speed Force. Quicksilver, I think he can only go up to like 400 horsepower or something. 500 horsepower. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like how fast he moves. I remember I had this conversation on some nerd Marvel fan page on Facebook where someone was like, Rogue is faster than Quicksilver, and I'm like, is she? I mean, if she's faster than Quicksilver, he might as well just change his name to Slow Silver. I don't know. I would have to say that, man. I mean, I would.
Why'd you call it DLR?
I just read the comment.
I know. That was fantastic.
Yeah, but Flash has the Speed Force, and the Speed Force can alter time and can do so much. So I mean, it's hands down. I would say Flash.
All right. Okay. So June says Flash. Paul, what do you say?
All right. Well, I was thinking about this, and I think it really comes down to if you're a Marvel guy or DC guy. But
okay.
I'd have to say Quicksilver, because Quicksilver's a mutant, and Scarlet Witch is his sister, so he has that bloodline, and Magneto's his dad. So I think with all that, he hasn't really used his power to the top of the ability. So I'd say Quicksilver.
Okay. I'm gonna Jen, I hate to do this to you, dude, but I'm gonna have to agree with Paul.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a DC guy, but if it came down to it,
guys.
I think that Quicksilver would be the one that would be faster, or would beat him. Now, let me clarify. I'm not talking about in a race. I'm talking about in a fight.
In a fight?
Yeah.
In a fight. See, you didn't say that. You're saying that which one is?
It's versus, man. What you think they're gonna do?
Okay, so here's the thing.
To each other?
The Flash can.
It's a battle to the death.
The Flash can run through Quicksilver. He can run through him.
Oh,
like that's
that vibrating.
No, he can like run through him. Like he can A-train him. Like he's that fast that he would kill Quicksilver even if he ran through him, even if it was an accident. That's how fast the Flash is, man. That he wouldn't even be able to touch him. That's you have to read a lot of Flash comics to understand.
Chat saying Quicksilver, Paul is right. Nope. Thank you, guys. They don't know what you're talking about, Jen.
They're don't pay attention, dude. I don't know, Jen. You could be right. You could.
Carlos, come on now.
Don't
do that, Carlos.
The Speed Force, and that's the no. So here's the thing, right?
Speed
I'll
Force is a
fix it for you.
DC
I'll fix
thing,
it
man.
for you.
They
I'll
don't
fix it. I'll
have
fix
that.
it. This is how it goes. Who is the writer? It depends on who the writer is, right? Yeah, who's the writer?
Yeah,
because if
that's
the writer
pretty-
is
that's
like,
pretty
hey, you know what? I'm gonna make a story where it's Quicksilver who has totally lost his, AWOL, and now he's gonna kill the Flash, and the Flash doesn't kill, right? Then yeah, I mean, you got Quicksilver who's trying to kill the Flash, and the Flash is not trying to kill Quicksilver, and then Quicksilver has kind of like the upper hand. But I'm only going with the Flash, man, because like Superman's faster than the Flash.
Well, the Speed
right?
Force wouldn't work in the Marvel universe, so that wouldn't count.
I don't know. It worked in Marvel versus DC.
What?
You remember when they had Marvel versus DC?
Yeah, but that wasn't the Speed
Quicksilver
Force. He
couldn't-
said he couldn't do it. Remember?
No, he didn't. Get out of here. I mean,
Okay.
I have.
Okay,
That's
all right.
another thing.
Hey, man. The
Paul,
fact-
Paul's engaged troll mode.
Hey, this
All right, okay,
doesn't
so I
lie,
think
guys.
what-
Everybody said.
Here's the deal. I think what we're doing is, Jen, I think you swayed me, man. And the chat, it sounds like overwhelmingly the chat is saying the Flash is the winner.
Yes.
So I
sorry,
think so.
guys.
Yeah. So it goes to point to. Here is my lovely. Will you come over here and say hi? No. Okay. No. You sure?
Yeah, Miss
wanna come?
Collex,
No,
that's my.
All right,
Mr.
guys.
No, Miss Alex says no.
Right. Thank
Not
you.
making
Oh,
it-
come here. Give me a hug.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, come on. Thanks,
you
buddy.
probably
I
did
needed
on me.
that.
I
All
know you're
right.
sleeping
And
on
Flash
the
would get up to a different dimension. I didn't want to be the one to say it first, but yes, it all depends on the writer creator. They are.
Tony Stink understands.
Oh,
He
come
understands.
on, Tony
Hey,
Stank.
Brian says I love Quicksilver, but
He
Flash.
wants to give you
hands
his
down.
bandana. He's like, I'm
Not
getting
even for
some.
Billy.
Yeah.
Look at that. Billy and me had said that, y'all.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
Come on.
big shout out to all the folks that are watching tonight, that are hanging out with us. We're glad that you're here. To the almost 25 people that are here in the chat already this early in the episode, make sure and smash that like button. Just to show support and help spread it out throughout the channel, throughout YouTube. Make sure that you enter to win #Jen versus Paul. That's the first giveaway of the
yeah,
night.
so I got the point because you sided with me.
This is what we're giving away. We also have the upgrade giveaway, or we have a mystery book that is waiting behind the scenes. All right, so it sounds like first round goes to Flash. Real quick, to let everybody know. So the genesis for this episode was we have a group chat for all the people that are part of the channel, and somebody shared another comic podcast that was talking about, I don't know who were those guys. Do you remember who those guys were?
That shared
Who
another.
was it? I don't know. It was like a really big podcast, like really big, and they were talking about X-Men versus Justice League. I don't know. I'll share it on my Instagram.
I
And
remember you were on a show like that and lost.
What?
I remember you were on a show like that and lost.
Yeah, no. We're gonna get to that. Yeah, we're gonna get to that also. But the so that channel they were talking about, and they decided that the X-Men would beat the Justice League in a fight. If it was Justice League versus X-Men, they were saying that the X-Men.
Which team though? The 63 team
started a
or
whole
the
nerd-
75 team?
Started a whole nerd discussion in our group chat, and I said, well, wouldn't it be fun if we just talked about verses for one episode of the giveaway show? This isn't a regular feature. It's not something that I'm sure we'll do again. But if you like versus arguments, deep dive stuff for characters versus characters, inner publisher, you need to go check out Mr. Comics 89. He has been doing the Knockout for I think like 9 seasons now. He's got tons of episodes on his channel. Make sure to go check it out. I've appeared on it before, and it's a whole lot of fun to watch and see. Some of the matchups go quick. Some of them there's deep dive and a lot of discussion about it. So you make sure to go check out Mr. Comics 89. He's got a whole bunch of versus stuff on his channel, and I've appeared on it. It's been a lot of fun. But tonight, this is just kind of like a speed round thing for fun, because it kind of just grew out of the group chat discussion that we had. Make sure also, again, like I said, #Jen versus Paul for the first giveaway. And I'm bringing the guys back out here. Let's see. Okay, so Tate Prime says, you know me, I'm a huge X-Men fan, but Justice League is way OP and would destroy all but maybe Jean Phoenix. Yes, we all agree. Yeah, we all agreed. I think that it was just insane to say that the X-Men even stood a chance against the Justice League.
I mean, which team are we talking about? 75 or are we talking about 63?
Yeah, that's the thing. I agree with Tate Prime because you have Superman on the team and he's as strong as he needs to be. So
you got Cyclops.
We're going to come back to Justice League versus X-Men. We're going to come back to okay, here, real quick matchup before we go and do the giveaway. Guys, all right, you ready? All right, I hope you brushed up on your Valiant for this. All right, this one's for Southern Comic Geek. All right, Plastic Man from the DC Universe. Plastic Man versus Turok Dinosaur Hunter.
Plastic Man.
Yeah, Plastic. Yeah, I would have to go with Plastic Man too.
So you think Plastic Man would be violent enough?
I think he would be extremely violent. For one, he could suffocate Turok with his plasticness. He could. You ever put a plastic bag over someone's head and see if they can, breathe? I mean, he would do that. I think he would troll. He would troll and he would accidentally kill Turok, the hunter or whatever.
Mr.
Yeah, he would definitely kill him on accident because of how dumb he is. That's how it would go. Turok could try to go medieval on his, Mr. Cards, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think what would actually happen is Plastic Man would probably wrap himself around Turok and probably suffocate him, and he'll die, and that's it. Is that right, Ghazi? That's right. What was it that you do, Paul, with Billy? That's correct. Right? So he agrees. That's definitely. See, I knew it was a good thing.
Paul would compare him to Billy.
Paul, you also come down on Plastic Man?
Yeah, I choose Plastic Man. I think like Jim was saying, he's just going to use his powers, and if he's got his mind to where he's just want to take him out, like I said, he's just going to take him out. I don't see anything, even if he's in a berserker rage. Turok, I think Plastic Man takes him.
All right. Okay. So let's.
And he's a valiant character, guys.
What if instead of Turok Dinosaur Hunter, it is XO Man of War?
Oh, wow!
The guy with the suit and the helmet.
Yeah, the metal. Yeah.
Does that change? Does Plastic Man still win?
I mean, Plastic Man can change anything. He can change the anatomy of his body. So my answer wouldn't really change, just because he can slip through little tiny doors. As long as there's a little gap that's open there, he can just slip through there, squeeze himself in. He could probably even like fart in his helmet and totally knock him out. Yeah, I mean, he could do. I mean, you don't know how strong Plastic Man is.
No, yeah, he's Plastic Man, as goofy as he sounds.
He was the leader of the Justice League for a little while. Yeah.
He's incredibly dangerous.
Plastic Man isn't a joke. I mean, most of these Marvel characters are ripoffs.
Unless he gets hit with a freeze gun.
Yeah.
And then it's over.
I mean,
that's it. That was done in the comics, actually. They froze him and then somebody shattered him with a hammer.
Yeah.
Brutal. Yeah, that was brutal. That Tower of Babel storyline, if you haven't read it, check it out. Paul? All right, so Paul, do you think anybody...
Looking at his notes.
No, what?
Paul, is there... Paul's in there. He's doing the Pythagorean theorem right now to come up with the
Hey, Carlos, look at what Tate Prime is saying. That's exactly what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Okay, check it out. Plastic Man is one of the strongest characters ever created. Because of the way that he's molecularly different than anything, he could go down your throat and expand through your bloodstream. He could suffocate you. He's swords, guns, all of that go right through him because these plastic molds around it, just my opinion. But hey, all that's based in comic book fact. So yeah, there was something else that I read something that said that Plastic Man is one of the most dangerous characters in the DC universe, actually.
Yeah, he's my value character.
That's
all right. So,
see the problem.
All right,
With
okay. Is there any Valiant character that can take out Plastic Man?
Nope.
Bloodsport, or no, Bloodshot. Sorry, Bloodshot. Could Bloodshot take him out?
I mean,
I think all the Valiant characters. Nobody can take him out.
Try. I don't think he can. But
I mean, they're Valiant characters.
Is it Vin Diesel's Bloodshot?
Stoller. Oh, he said Stoller.
Is it that Bloodshot?
Okay, that reminds me. Hey, there's a couple of you that, and this we're about to do the giveaway right now, so this is a good time to do this reminder. Hey, you need to make sure and send me your shipping info, especially if you win. Make sure, even if you sent it to me before, please send it again. And so Rafael Jimenez, Brooklyn born. I need you guys to send me your current shipping info. I don't like to send if it's been a while because I don't want to send something to an old address and you have to try to chase down a package, for like a giveaway.
Green Machine says, "Can anyone see me?"
Raphael and Brooklyn born, please message me your shipping info because I have packages. They're packed. They're ready to go out. I just don't have an address for you. So please do that. And also, if you win books tonight. Please just continue to send your shipping info so I have it there and can get it. I'm getting very, very close to having everything out the door. So this weekend, I think the last batch of stuff will go out. Some of you should have already received your books that I sent out a big stack like the weekend before last, I think. So so just that quick reminder. All right, let's do this.
We see you.
All right. And let's see. Hey, El Green. Yeah, we're seeing you, buddy. Don't worry. We're seeing you. Carl's DLR says Night Thrasher would beat him. Got my book, by the way. Good. I'm glad you got it, buddy. I'm glad you got it. All right. Yeah. Hey, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Nice. Yep. Here it is. 4 months. And that's right. El Green has got a package.
Congratulations, El Green.
And I'll make sure I'll share that a little bit about some pickups I made this past weekend for some of our channel members who are getting care packages. I'll share those, and they'll know who they are when they see the books.
Okay,
so,
I think I can think of one person. All
right.
I would say Divinity. I think Divinity would probably be able to do it. Abram Adams, I believe. So. Maybe he would be able to do it because he can control space and time. So if he's able to do that, he's practically immortal, which is goes into Spectre, Doctor Strange, goes into all that stuff. So it's because he's almost like a godlike character. You can look him up. His name is Divinity. I mean, I think him. Someone mentioned Solar. Yeah, I don't know anything about Solar, so I can't say that he can or can't. But Plastic Man is pretty strong, man. He can change.
Isn't Solar like nuclear?
Yeah, which is why I said that.
Yeah.
But. Yeah. I don't know much about Solar, but I know Divinity for sure. Because let me just show you who Divinity is.
All right, you're out of here, General.
So real quick. Well, oh wait, you got it? Okay, let's see.
This is Divinity, just space and time, but you see, he's wearing all that gear, and I mean, I don't know if that affects the power that it's a source of power, because all it takes Plastic Man is to come around and go click. Okay, can you still use your powers? I mean, I don't know. That's why I don't know enough about Valiant characters for me to say, hey, this guy can beat Plastic. I know enough about Plastic Man, but yeah, he could probably be. Yeah, see, Divinity looks like a little bit He says looks a little bit like maybe a Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, see, and that's why I say that maybe he
like
could,
Captain
because
Adam
anyone
ripoff.
that can control space and time, that's when it gets kind of dangerous. It kind of becomes OP level. Like Superman can kind of do that, right? When he uses his speed. Flash can do that. Dr. Manhattan can do that. Divinity and all those characters, I think in my head, can probably be Plastic Man. But Plastic Man's pretty, he's pretty strong, for a poorly written character and
That man
unappreciated
could be
character.
Plastic Man.
Who? So,
So funny.
All
You
right,
did the whole
let's,
just
Let's go ahead and do this giveaway, and then we've got some stuff here that we need to go through. El Green says, "What about Elongated Man?"
Ooh.
I don't know. I think Elongated Man. I don't think he's as powerful as Plastic Man, but he's definitely a better detective. All right, let's do this giveaway while we're here. Okay, so we got hashtag Jen versus Paul. We're doing this for a Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong by variant cover. This is issue number 1, variant by Jim Lee. And we've got a mystery book waiting in the wings. And then we've also got Wonder Man number 1, which is your upgrade giveaway. So here we go, folks. Good luck to everybody in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Hey, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. And who is it going to be?
Hey, Wolf.
Hey, Wolf.
What?
What's up, Real James Willie? Good to see you, buddy. Yep, General Jedi, we've tried, but somehow he's able to
All right, you're out of here, General.
somehow he's able to disconnect it. All right.
With the Force. Right, Billy? Get him.
Congratulations to Aewolf. On that Aewolf picture and dropped in the chat, Aewolf, which of these do you want?
We don't want yay. We want you to pick what you want.
Wait, Aewolf, do you want this, which is the main one, the upgrade, or do you want the mystery book, which is off camera right here? This is not a slab. This is the book in front of the slab.
All right, she said mystery.
All right, are you sure you don't want Wonder Man number 1? Are you 100% sure?
Oh, man. I can't believe she's passing up a great book.
All right, hey, so turning down Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong number 1, the Jim Lee variant, and instead getting the lucky winner gets Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, the Kong Roaring Edition. Still brand new in the box, or still brand new in the bag. All right, this is, for those who are not familiar, there are 2 versions of this. They are very hard to come by. I think they're hard to come by. This was my only copy, but this is going to go to Aewolf. What happens is if you decide to open it, you can open the cover and you'll hear King Kong do his roar. There's a matching variant that has
Aewolf says to open it, and so
congratulations, Aewolf. This is yours.
You gonna open it so she can hear the roar?
Let's see.
Yay! Open it.
What? You want me to open it now?
Yay! Open it. Whoa!
Will NGC or CBS do slabs? I have 2 of each. I don't know. I would think they would slab it for you, Gerald Yates. I would think they would slab it for you, but keep in mind it's going to be hard to get a 9.8 because you've got the machinery stuff in there, so you can't press it. So it's kind of just like it is what it is. So all right. So Aewolf, this is yours. I will open it later if you want me to. I wouldn't slab due to battery corrosion over time. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good point. All right. So let me put that here.
I wonder if they'll take the battery.
I've got that here for you. Ready? Let me know. Let me know if you're serious and you actually want me to open it and do the work. Okay, it's all right. Thank you. I'm saying I will. I just said that you'd probably enjoy doing it yourself. I'm 8.5 months in. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. All right, big congratulations. All right, next up, here we go. Hey, you don't want to miss out on the next giveaway of the night. We're going to be doing, so hey, in case you didn't realize it, one of my pickups from this past week by Declan Shalvey and Drew Moss is the new Thundercats ongoing series from Dynamite. And so they had a really snazzy foil cover from David Nakayama. And that's the next giveaway that'll be coming up in about 25, 30 minutes.
Nice. So, hold on, you go bigger. They couldn't see that.
There'll be a mystery that you can also check out. But before we get to that, here we go. Next one up, guys.
The foil.
Rorschach from The Watchmen. Rorschach versus, this is a three-way. All right?
What the hell? Rorschach
versus Punisher from the Marvel Universe, the OG Punisher, not the new guy. Rorschach versus Punisher versus Grifter from the Wildstorm, now DC Universe. So Rorschach from Watchmen versus Punisher from Marvel versus Grifter from Wildstorm / DC.
All right, hey Paul, you want to say this in 3, 2, 1. Punisher. I would go with Punisher. I would say, okay, so here's the thing. I mean, Rorschach is a psychopath. The Punisher has dealt with many psychopaths. Now, the Punisher hasn't. Okay, so like, if you read the book, Rorschach, everything that he does in the book is barely shown, right? Compared to the Zack Snyder movie where, he'll lock the door behind him and he'll go Punisher on you, which isn't Rorschach at all. Rorschach is like a serial killer. And then you have the Punisher, who has served in the military, knows combat, knows how to use guns, knows how to imitate, knows how to time. I mean, this guy went toe-to-toe with Taskmaster. Like, really think about that, Taskmaster, who mimics his exact moves, where even Punisher was able to take down Taskmaster. And Grifter is a lot like the Punisher mixed with Taskmaster, except he's not intelligent. That's the only difference. Punisher's very intelligent. He's very, very intelligent. Like, he is 2-3 steps ahead of you. He's like Batman on. He's like Ben Affleck Batman, right? That's because a lot of people are like, "Oh, Ben Affleck Batman's like the Punisher." I'm like, "Oh yeah, kind of." And he's like 2-3 steps ahead of you, and he knows how to fight. Like, the guy can break your arm. He could probably put a hole in your neck, put a straw there. He could probably decapitate your arm. But at the same time keep you alive somehow. He knows so much to where I've read enough Max comics of Punisher to know what Punisher is capable of doing. I know enough about Rorschach from just the Watchmen novel and from what I've seen on the Zack Snyder movie, which I think is a good movie. I just didn't like the ending. But I don't know much about Grifter. I know a lot of people are saying Grifter. My only thing is the Punisher finds a way. I mean, let's put it this way. When the Punisher took out the Avengers, he found a magnetic pulse, like some sort of device to keep Thor's hammer down. And as he kept Thor down, he beat the crap out of Thor with like electro knuckles. He beat the crap out of Thor. If Punisher can do that to Thor, imagine what he can do to, like, I don't know, Grifter or anybody. The only thing would be what happens after he realizes that Grifter has a healing factor. I don't know. You're right. It is a complicated question, because Raphael is right. Grifter does have healing powers. but he's just not intelligent. That's like if you've read every grifter comic, he's always the guy that gets he's always the guy at the end of the comic that gets either screwed or ridden bad. I don't know, but it just I would still go with the Punisher over Grifter, but either way.
Okay. So you say Punisher. Paul, what about you?
Yeah, I said I got it right here. I said Punisher because we had the incident of Punisher kills the Marvel Universe. Everybody forgot that read.
Thor.
I mean, Grifter to me is a rip-off Punisher. So I don't know. Jim Lee did the Wildcats, and I think he's a. But I mean, some of the things that they have Punisher doing, I don't see it really in the real world. But this is comics, so you know anything's possible. But yeah, I'm going with Punisher. He's gone toe to toe with the best of the best in the Marvel Universe. So, and he becomes Cosmic Ghost Rider. So yeah, I go with Punisher.
Okay. All right. So we got two on the panel. We got two for Punisher. Let's see what the chat says. Let's see what you're saying.
And he's always had that Cosmic Ghost Rider power, guys. So
Dagger Card says he grabbed 3 Thundercats today, but not that one. Make sure that you are entering. That you're.
That's a foil, guys. Y'all put the hashtag in. Wow, that's the David Nakayama foil.
I haven't put the hashtag down yet, so I'm going to do that in just a second, and they'll be able to do it.
And hit the like button for us, guys. Share it out.
Hey, Tate Prime says Rorschach easily. West East Bay says all of the above.
He's like, I don't need to.
I think there's definitely one possible outcome where they all end up killing each other. And they're all dead at the end.
Yeah, I mean, Grifter would survive.
Well, yeah, I don't know, because Punisher has the Cosmic Ghost Rider power, so I don't think he'll die.
No, I'm talking like old school.
Yeah, he still had it back then.
No powers.
They retconned it. He had it back in the day.
No, I don't.
So the thing is, Rafael Jimenez is actually right, which is why this is such a great question.
Yeah, we're going to get to it.
I don't know how you did this, fellas. Just like sat there and like, man, you know what? Let's do a 3-way. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, that's actually really good. You have a serial killer, you have a perfect marksman with healing powers, and you have a guy who is 3-4 steps ahead of all of them.
Right, yeah. Yep.
A lot like all of them. Because Punisher is borderline psychotic too. He's more of a sociopath than a psychopath. Well,
depending on who writes him. Yeah, if Darth Lewis is writing him, he's an absolute.
Well, that's because of that Cosmic Ghost Rider. That Cosmic.
Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see what the chat says. Andrew Kai says Grifter. His vote is for Grifter. Carlos DLR vote is for Punisher.
There you go, Carlos.
Tony NY Jr. says Punisher. Right, Dagger Card said, "Oh, that is tough. I'm going to go with Punisher."
There you go.
David Dotson, what's up, Dotson?
Come on, Dotson.
All right, Tate says he's got another analysis. We should have had Tate on here tonight.
Tate changed his mind. I knew it, Tate.
Crazy, but would have to get him tied up first or something. Change my vote to Punisher. Okay. El Green Machine says Punisher as well. Rafael Jimenez, Grifter. He has healing powers.
Yeah.
That could be clutch right there. Grifter was in the military. David Dotson is saying that as well.
Come on, Dotson.
All right, Andrew Kai says, I'm not too knowledgeable on Grifter, but he does get telekinesis at some point. This guy is not a typical guy.
But he was talking about in the beginning.
I remember like kind of older school Grifter where he was just kind of like a...
That was on the DC Rebirth.
Gun guy. All right.
Yeah, but it wasn't at the end of New 52.
Grifter's more expert marksman than Punisher. Tate Prime says, I don't really know Grifter either. Is he a mutant? Does he have other powers beyond healing?
I don't know. We got to ask Jim Lee. Jim Lee created him. I think he's a Punisher knockoff.
That's true. That's true also. Hey, good reminder from Liz Barnes, making sure that we are asking for likes. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. That just helps get the algorithm kicking and help let people know that we are live and that we are doing this. So it is much.
Remember, Jim Lee also did
do this.
Gen 13. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, Jim Lee also did Punisher War Journal. War Journal. Remember?
Oh yeah, when he had him fighting Wolverine and he had single-handedly used
the Cosmic
Ghost Rider. He used the Cosmic Ghost Rider power to melt his adamantium. I remember.
And I'm trying to do something real quick.
We don't know what Carlos is doing, guys, but keep hitting the like button for us. Thank y'all. And use
right,
the
cool.
hashtag.
All right, hey, Liz Barnes dropped a little something on you in the chat there. Thank you for continuing to be faithful, and thank you for being a channel member. She is our newest Dark Knight subscriber. That means that she's getting a custom curated care package from me to her every quarter. And yeah, I just picked up some books this past week.
Don't worry, Liz. I'll check the box out for you.
And yes, Paul does check the boxes, and he does say, yes, that's good. Yeah, that's good. And every once in a while, he'll drop a box. He'll drop something in there. But
yeah, and I was like, I told him Green Machine. I was like, well, Green don't want that. Check that out.
What's up, Jonathan Dotson? Good to see ya. Glad that you're here hanging out with us. Let me go ahead and drop this in here for y'all. Enter.
She says she'll take the foil, please. I don't think he meant that, Liz.
Okay. So it sounds like, I mean, what do y'all think? It sounds like Punisher. It's a tie between Punisher and Grifter is what it sounds like.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
The chat was going.
Huh?
I think the chat. I think
Punisher's
it was
getting
like,
a slight edge because of the knowledge that certain people have over.
I don't even know who'd you pick, Carlos. Grifter?
Honestly, I was going to go with Punisher.
What?
But
Jim Lee watches this.
It sounds like with all the powers that Grifter might not even be in their class. I tried to pick 3 street level guys, but I didn't know about the advanced powers that Grifter gets later on.
You should have probably said Deadshot.
Well, I mean,
instead of
Punisher had
putting
the cosmic power.
That's the thing. I thought I was trying to go from different universes. You're right. Deadshot is from DC. That's good. Yeah.
You could have gone with Deadshot. And
Bullseye. Deadshot versus Bullseye.
I don't think it would be as fun a discussion if it had been Deadshot, because Deadshot is an immediate, he's dead.
I don't know.
Just kind of like Rorschach, I think. Punisher, I think, clearly emerges victorious.
Punisher catches bullets, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you see, Rorschach loves the pain, right? Like if you've read,
I think
the
it'd be
comic,
Deadshot versus Bullseye. That would be cool.
But he's not superhuman. Like, he can't take unlimited pain.
But if you punch Rorschach, he's going to enjoy it, and he'll probably enjoy hitting you back too. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, you're right about Deadshot. You'd probably just snipe him.
Match Billy.
All right.
Billy, you see this? Get it, Billy.
You can go ahead and start entering for the next giveaway. Hashtag Deathmatch Billy. We're going to let that
you
run
believe this, Billy?
while we continue and go through some of these. That was a really good discussion about that one. Okay, next one up. Here's another 3-way. All right, we're going to do another 3-way.
Here we go.
And here we go. You ready? Okay, everybody listen for this one. All right. In an all-out to the death fight, who would, and all 3 of these will take life, okay? Because there was one obvious addition to this that I kept him out of, or there was a couple of them that I kept out of it, because all 3 of these will take life without a problem. All right, who would win in this 3-way death match matchup? Omni-Man from Invincible at Image versus Homelander from The Boys.
Damn, they're gonna be good.
Versus Sentry from Marvel.
Damn.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Damn.
All 3 of them have taken incredibly violent steps against opponents, and all 3 of them, I think, are kind of fall in the same power range. I did not include Superman for obvious reasons.
That's okay. I'm glad that you didn't put Superman. I would have said Superman, but
I mean, Dark Superman killed, so yeah, I mean that would have been
all right. Okay, so here it is. Omni-Man versus Homelander versus Sentry. All right, who wants to go first?
Damn.
Well, I'll say it right now. I think it would be Sentry.
Okay.
Sentry. It would be Sentry. Homelander. Okay. So this is. I don't want to spoil The Boys, man. That's the thing. I mean, so Homelander dies in the comics.
The boys. Yeah. The Boys has been out for a while, so don't worry about spoilers.
And Sentry turns into the Void. You do understand that the Sentry has a dark side where he kills. I mean, he's in there for murdering his wife. I mean, he was framed for it or whatever. But again, like when you read World War Hulk, I mean, I'm gonna go hands down with Sentry.
Yeah, Sentry didn't even.
Sentry would easily kill Homelander. Now, Omni-Man is an alien. He's as closest to Superman, but even Omni-Man dies. Think about that. Like, Homelander dies, Omni-Man dies. Sentry is very hard to kill, which is why, like, when they were casting for him and they chose that guy from The Walking Dead, he's a great actor, but I was like, is he gonna bulk up for this? Because a lot of people are gonna get mad if he doesn't look the part, because this guy's supposed to be a blonde-haired Superman. He's supposed to look like the guy from Superman 4 that gets his power from the sun. He's supposed to be jacked. Yeah, and so I don't know. I would have to go with the Sentry. It's a very good matchup because you're right. They're almost equal in power, except for the fact that the Sentry has that void. He does have another dark side, and he can, once he hits that, it's like it's completely game on. I mean, he can kill Omni-Man. He can kill Homelander. You know, Homelander dies in the hands of his twin, which is actually they changed it on the show. But yes, he dies in the hands of the Batman ripoff. If you read the comics, then you would know. And Omni-Man dies, I think, in the hands of can't remember that person's name, but even Omni-Man dies. But Sentry, it's very hard to kill him, so I would have to go with Sentry. That's my verdict on that. The Sentry. I would go with Sentry.
Okay, Paul, what do you think?
All right, well, I don't know what my buddy was talking about. I don't know. I don't think he reads comics. But anyway, what I picked was Omni-Man. The reason why I picked Omni-Man is he almost killed his own son, and I mean, you got to be at a certain level to do something like that. But Sentry went toe-to-toe with World War Hulk, and he didn't do too good. So I'm picking Omni-Man. I think he takes care of Homelander and finds a way to beat Sentry. Maybe, he just goes on to that next level. I mean, if y'all see the cartoon of what he just does, not even trying, I don't know. I pick Omni-Man because I think he'll go to that level.
Okay. All right. We got a little bit.
Sentry's still a hero, so
we got a little bit.
I don't know.
He got framed for that. He got framed for his wife's death, and going against World War Hulk, he didn't do too good.
In his first reemergence after his miniseries in New Avengers was at number 2. He flies Carnage straight up into space and tears him in half.
Yeah, but that's Carnage.
I had to.
I think Magneto took over his mind or something, or Onslaught.
See, everyone, I had to even search it up just to validate, like, if I am saying what I'm right, if I'm right or not. And even on Reddit, man, there's people on Reddit saying that, if he has the void, he has leverage over Omni-Man, and he stomps him in every department.
Yeah, but those are Marvel.
Wait, are you going to Reddit to get?
Yeah, those are Marvel. Those dudes don't even. Man,
I just looked it up to validate my point. Because here's the thing,
I read from my.
I know that he has void. So if you know what void
is,
is,
look, what did Noel do to Sentry? Thank you, Tony.
I forgot about what Noel did.
You understand that Noel is like the god of all symbiotes. That this guy.
Oh, let him talk.
This guy is
go back to Sentry versus Omni-Man.
Okay, so Omni-Man is like Hercules, that can fly. He doesn't have any actual legit Kryptonian powers. He doesn't get his powers from the sun. He bleeds. Like when he gets punched hard, he bleeds everywhere. He's like the comedian. If he takes enough hits, he'll die. He'll die out of blood loss. Sentry has the void. If he clicks into that void, he'll kill you. That's it. I mean, that's why I was like, I know I'm not wrong in this. I mean, I've read enough Sentry to know that this guy can go toe-to-toe. He may not... See, Noel is a whole different level. Noel can take on the whole universe. I mean, Noel went toe-to-toe with, what was it? Devil Hulk? Dude, I mean, if you read Devil Hulk versus Noel, I mean, you saw what happened in that book. Now, you just picked that book up. The what is it called? What was that? The Immortal Hulk, where he's like kind of like a Frankensteinish kind of character. He's like, but they go through different levels of Hulk. So Null is just like a different level. You're not even talking about Null. Null is expected to defeat the Sentry. If Null did not beat the Sentry, then Null shouldn't even be there. Sentry is a Superman ripoff. He's always been a Superman ripoff. He's like Hyperion, right? Which is Hyperion would have been a better choice than Sentry, because Hyperion can take hits like Omni-Man and can also die. So he's kind of like Goku. He can actually die, right? And he has all the weaknesses too. Like his weakness is some element and stuff. But Sentry is great, man. I mean, I'm not a big Sentry fan, but I know enough to say that, yeah, if he clicks into that void, yeah, I mean, he'll give Superman a run for his money. But again, Superman is as strong as he needs to be. But that's all I have to say about Sentry, man. I can't really go any further than.
I mean, that all makes perfect sense.
Thank you, Tony Stank.
What you're saying.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Tony Stank. Okay, hey, look, you got somebody who wants to go read some Sentry books now. Tate Prime said he's going to be checking them out.
He is also.
Yeah, look what Noel did to him.
The original Sentry miniseries.
That would be like Army Man.
And then the first volume of the New Avengers, which introduces Sentry, is awesome. I love it. It's a great story. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so it looks like the chat is popping in with different options, as well as remember to be entering hashtag DeathMatchBilly for your chance to win this copy of Thundercats #1. Big shout out to channel sponsor Blue Star Heroes Comics and Toys. They are awesome and they provide a lot of cool stuff to help keep this channel going. So big thanks to them. What's up, Naquam Washington? Good to see you. He says Sentry easy.
Come on, man.
Make sure Real James Willie is saying hashtag DeathMatchBilly. Make sure that you're doing that. That you're entering to win. Oh, look here! Look who showed up, Paul. Just for you.
Oh, you're out of here, Mississippi.
Southern Comic Geek.
You're out of here.
All right. Wolverado, what's up, Wolverado? Good to see you as well, buddy. He says Paul went gray overnight. All right.
It looks good on you, Paul.
Y'all leave Paul alone. Paul looks pretty fresh. I like the hair. I like the hair, Paul. And Tony Stank says I said that because of what Sentry did to Carnage.
Thank you, Tony Stank.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So new comments. Hey, what's up, Captain Castro Comics, man? Hey, congratulations, Jen. Captain Castro Comics is a new daddy. I think just happened within the past couple of days. They just had I think it's their first. So congratulations, Captain Castro Comics. Hope it was okay to say that to you out loud. But we got other expected as well.
Yeah, I'm about a month and a half.
Sorry about that, buddy. We didn't mean to put your business out there. Sorry about that.
All right, Jen. Okay, so guys, so Carlos DLR says Chuck Norris. That's right, because that's why Chuck Norris is not on any of these, because he would win all of them.
What?
All right, let's see.
Not if his handler is there.
He looks great, so hush.
There you go. Tell him, Liz.
Look great. All right, that's why Paul picked Omni-Man. Omni-Man has
watch it, Raphael. Raphael.
Gray hairs.
Raphael.
Down right here, Raphael. Louis V, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, it is your second. That's right. Man, that's awesome. Congratulations to you, buddy.
Sorry about that, Cap.
Now they can play. They'll entertain each other.
It's going to be a while before they play.
Lord Carlos. And then, yeah, Tate Prime says congrats to both the new parents. It's a beautiful thing. That's true. It is. All right. Chuck Norris is 80, and he's still. That's right. He doesn't look at over 65.
So only age can stop him. Only age.
I know. Hey, make sure if you're for the 30 plus people that are watching us right now, make sure and hit that like button. Also, make sure and enter hashtag DeathMatchBilly for your chance to win. We're about to do that in just a moment. Paul looking like Ra's al Ghul. But hey, Ra's al Ghul is a kind of a distinguished looking gentleman. So
Yeah, thank you.
I know,
Thank
Paul. I
you,
like it a lot, dude. I like it a lot. All right, guys. Next matchup. Let's do one more matchup, and then we're going to do the giveaway for the Thundercats #1 foil, or the mystery book, or the upgrade giveaway book. All right, next one. Here we go. This is what kicked it off. I want to hear what the chat has to say. All right. Justice League versus X-Men. And I'm going to go ahead and make this a three-way versus Wildcats.
What?
No.
I just said that. It's just they're not even in the same league. All right.
Okay.
Just
so
League
how-
versus Wildcats.
Okay. So here's the thing. Here's my question for you: is Superman in this Justice League?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
then
the Big Seven versus it's the Big Seven version of Justice League, which includes Martian Manhunter as well. All right, and then for the X-Men, it's the classic big lineup, gold and blue teams together from the '90s, from the Jim Lee run. So it's that version of the X-Men, and then
With
Wildcats.
Professor
The what?
With Professor X?
Yeah. Professor X is part of it. Yeah, but not Magneto.
Okay.
Not Magneto.
Onslaught?
Okay, so
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
He was part of the
so
team.
I would
right,
go with
so-
the Justice.
Look, somebody look at the chat. Look at this already.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
I mean,
sorry, guys. I can't say X-Men. It's only because of one thing. It's because I recently read a comic book for Superman called Superman versus the Elite, and they were using magic on Superman. And all Superman did was, man, he looked at this guy. He grabs this guy. He looks at his eyes, and he fries the dude's brain. He uses his X-ray vision to take out the part of his brain that he uses his powers. If Superman can do that to one guy, what do you think he's going to do to the rest of the X-Men when he just grabs them and just looks at them through their eyes? He lobotomizes them and they're powerless. So no, sorry, Superman, hands down, he's the most OP, overrated, overpowered, whatever character you want to say. I mean, he's faster than a speeding bullet, all that stuff. I mean, he's the first superhero to lay the path. I mean, sure, X-Men are great. You know, Jean Grey could probably fire it up, and Martian Manhunter will probably run for his money because he's hate fire, right? But again, he looks at Jean Grey's eyes, and he lobotomizes her brain. That's all he has to do with his X-ray vision. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but it's Superman hands down. Superman. That's why I said it's Superman part of the team. If it's not Superman, then I would say X-Men. I would hands down say X-Men, but because of Superman, it's Justice League, man. Sorry, Justice League takes it. And then you have Batman's like, what does this part? What's this person's weakness? Do you have some water? Pyro? Yeah, let's turn him into frostbite. You know, like I don't know. I mean, Batman's an intellect. I mean, he'll figure out a way.
He's the strategist that could. Okay, Paul, what do you think, Paul?
I don't know what you talk about. I don't know what he reads, but if you read the Batman Who Laughs, that one shot where he possessed Superman to kill his wife and son. All you need, if Professor X is on that team, it's over because Batman single-handedly just took out the Justice League. So with Professor X mind control, that's it, done.
You have to understand how old.
What do you mean? Understand? He killed his wife and son. And Batman Laughs. If the Joker can get him to possess.
Real quick, let me answer this for Take Prime. Take Prime, no, Dr. Fate is not a member of the Justice League in this. It's like the Big Seven. Let me run through the lineups real quick. For Justice League, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter. So those are the seven.
I give Martian Manhunter. And who's on the X-Men?
Okay, so X-Men, Professor X,
That's
Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine,
Grey.
Jubilee, Storm, Rogue, Gambit,
Rogue.
and Beast.
That's it. There you go.
So basically, everyone that can die except for maybe Jean Grey and Professor X. Those are you.
Professor-
Those would be your two that would stand up against Superman and give him a really good fight until he just looks.
He's going
right
to possess
through
his
them.
mind, or he's even going to possess Batman to find out how to kill the Justice League. Because Batman
It doesn't
did
work
it before.
like that, Paul.
What?
He's not a mutant. Even if you were to try to do that to Superman, it's not going to work. You know how strong this guy is, how fast Superman is? You have to read Superman Unchained. You have to read Superman of all seasons. You have to read Superman versus the Elite. In Superman versus the Elite, the guy mocks Superman. He tells him, "You're not even fast." And he hits Mach 4. And dude, the skies crack. This dude grabs him and lobotomizes his brain. Like, I'm saying, like,
But Superman doesn't kill.
He didn't kill. He sliced a portion of his brain. I'm saying he sliced a part of his brain that uses his power.
Let me give
and
it.
He couldn't use his powers anymore.
Yeah, let me give it context real quick. So the storyline that he's talking about, Superman goes up against the Elite, but the big question is like a moral question where the Elite says you do need to take life, and Superman says you don't need to take life, and Superman uses strategy that I thought was kind of cool because I'd never seen Superman use like this before. He used his traditional powers in new and different ways, including what Jen's talking about, where he stunned a part of the guy's mind using his heat. Was it his heat vision?
Heat vision,
right?
Yes.
He stunned a part of his mind so the guy couldn't function, but the guy thought his brain had been lobotomized, but he'd actually just been stunned by it. And then
No, he does.
Superman,
He actually does he snaps it. He says it in the comic book, and even in the cartoon show, he says, "I cut it out." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You don't have your powers anymore. That power that you had, I snipped it." And he actually makes those gestures. He's like, "Dude, I snipped your powers."
No, but he was telling him that to prove the point.
Yeah.
That he didn't actually, because he revealed at the very end. If it's the same storyline, I don't know how many times he's fought them, but in the first time he fought the Elite, he tricked them because then Manchester Black got angry and said, "You're Superman. You're not supposed to act like you're not supposed to do that." And at that point,
this is me right here. This is me right here. I think Jen's trying. I know that Jen loves Superman, but if he can be possessed by a Batman who laughs, but all you need is Wolverine with kryptonite claws. That's it. Superman done.
But if you're in different planets, it won't work, right?
What?
Remember what you said?
It's a battle, a straight up battle. What are you trying to change out?
All right, let's look at the chat real quick. Let's look at the chat.
Claws, guys.
Southern Comic Geek says the bigger question is how much time does Batman have to prepare? All right, El Green Machine says then Superman would be the last one standing. Liz Barnes, thanks for joining us. Y'all make sure and hit that like button if you haven't already. To the 30 people watching right now, want to make sure we hit that like button. Tate Prime says still think it comes down to Jean and Superman. Tony Stank says Rogue takes Superman's powers.
Ooh, that's a good one. I didn't even think of that. Tony Stank.
Well, Raph, I don't think she'd be able to catch him. To be honest,
no,
I think he would take her out before.
She's just as fast.
He would take her out from a distance before she could get to him.
Or Professor X will have his mind.
Or for that matter, Wonder Woman would take her out. Or Wonder Woman or Flash could take out.
Wonder Woman would already be gone.
Or use a lasso.
Will take care.
Use a
the lasso. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, use a lasso on her.
Nobody's even thinking about that. I'm glad you brought that up because the Wonder Woman is incredibly underrated.
Yes.
All right, she can fly.
Onslaught can take care of her.
Power and durability, and she has the lasso.
Onslaught.
What would happen if she got the lasso around Professor X before he could get a control of Superman?
Well, Jean will take care of her.
She wouldn't do anything. Ain't that right, Gazi?
And then Onslaught will just take all of them. I don't know what we talking about.
All right. Rafael Jimenez says, I'm an X-Men fan, but even if Justice League has the Wonder Twins, Gleek, and Superman fighting, they win hands down.
Raphael.
I'll steal ours. You'll have to do Superman versus Goku. That would be pretty fun.
Okay. Oh, yeah, from
the... Nick Prime says, also, I'm wondering, do these teams know of the other powers? Is if they do, then kryptonite comes into it. That's another thing.
Right, Tate. That's what I was saying. Kryptonite claws, baby. That's what I like, Tate.
Good job, Tate. I like that.
Saying that.
All right. Tate Prime says Batman would definitely give him a run for the money if he's aware of how to beat the X-Men. That's true. That's right. He would.
What is Matt plane or Batmobile?
What if Cyclops had a kryptonite visor? Yeah.
That's Tony Stank. I did not even think of that. That'd be pretty.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What happens to his kryptonite visor when it gets like knocked off? Then
how is he gonna get knocked off
again?
Well, yeah, because the Flash can totally.
Because it had crystals, right? To create that.
Silver guy.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Dagger cards and Wolverine. End of story. Someone could distract Superman for Rogue to get to him.
Yup, there you go, Tony.
That's only if Superman is aware of Rogue's powers. That's another good one. If Superman doesn't know
that Batman won't like this
powers, she could get to him. Yeah, if he's trying to reason with her because he's Superman, he's always going to try to take that path of peace, and she gets too close to him. It's over.
Superman doesn't kill. He wants like.
All right, yeah. Jean's telekinetic shield keeps them out, and Professor X wipes their minds clean.
Oh, and they're all become friends. They have brunch.
Wolverado, I was saying that. Stop.
All of them.
I said that, Wolverado.
All right. Hey, so we're going to give you just a few more seconds. We're going to give you a few more seconds.
Thanks, buddy. You're losing.
It's been a lot more fun. I didn't know how this was going to go, but this has been a lot more fun than I thought it would. We'll have to do this again. And we need to get Mr. Comics 89, the expert on Versus, on for that. It sounds like we need to get Tate Prime and a couple other people in here to debate with us as well, because this has been a lot of fun. But we are coming close. It's time to go ahead and do the giveaway. Hashtag Deathmatch Billy. If you haven't already, I'll give you just a couple more seconds to do that. Just a quick reminder, the thing that I've been talking about, the Dark Knight channel member tier, it's $14.99 a month, and you get all these other cool things. But the big thing I want to point out is that you get a quarterly care package from me that includes some comic books. Here are some books that I just picked up this past weekend while I was out shopping, because that's part of what the curated care package is. Here's a couple of books. So from the original Transformers run, I've got a copy of Transformers number 26. This is the funeral of Optimus Prime. And then I've got a copy of Captain America number 171, featuring a gorgeous cover guest starring the Black Panther. So for the channel members who are on the Dark Knight tier, you know who you are, you know who these are for. So these are just a couple of the books I picked up that are going in your box. I have a box here just for my Dark Knight channel members, $14.99 a month. I create a little divider for you, and as I'm out shopping, I pick up books like these. I do new books, these books, all kinds of cool stuff, and you get that once a quarter shipped to you. Shipping is part of the deal. So consider joining if you like the idea of a box built just for you from me that includes some of your favorite, because there's a form that they fill out, and it tells me what comic characters they like, things like t-shirt sizes, other fun stuff about them that helps me stock the box for them. So that's just a little something for y'all, just to let you know, give you a little bit of a peek at what it means to be a channel member at the Dark Knight tier, because I know $14.99 is a lot, so you want to make sure I try to pack it with value so that you get some cool stuff. El Green got a slab for his for the first quarter that he was a member. So y'all make sure and consider doing that if you haven't already. Big shout out to our channel sponsor, Lone Star Heroes. comics and toys. 3 convenient locations here in the greater Houston area at Galveston, Lake Jackson, and NASA Lago. Make sure and check them out. They've got all kinds of cool events happening at their Lake Jackson store. 3 convenient locations spread out for your comic hunting needs. All right, let's go ahead and get to this giveaway because that is what a lot of you are here for. All right. First up, let me see if I got my giveaway tool ready here. All right, we're collecting. Uh-oh. We only got 14 people entered. So make sure, hashtag DeathmatchBilly, you want to go ahead, I'm going to give you another second to do it because there is a mystery book. So, yeah. So, let's see if the Old Green is doing. Yeah, cool. Awesome. All right. Old Green. All right, so y'all make sure and do that if you haven't already. And to the 25 plus people who are watching, thank y'all for being here tonight. We've enjoyed hanging out with you and doing this. I do have a couple more matchups to do that we'll finish out the show with, but we're going to do our second giveaway just right now. There we go, folks. There we go. Okay, yeah, let's get them in. Come on, get them in if you haven't done your hashtag yet to be entered to win. Hashtag DeathmatchBilly, and you get a chance to win this Thundercats #1 foil from the new Dynamite series that just dropped today. I'm looking forward to reading that. I did not get any copies of this other than this 1 in 10, but let me also point out while y'all are doing the hashtag DeathmatchBilly, Duke #2 came out. I highly recommend. I had to get the 1 in 10 here by Tyler Boss because that's the only copy one of my comic shops had. But this is a great read if you haven't.
Is that the Recon Sled right there?
This is no. These are like car races. They're not there yet. They're so far from like traditional G.I. Joe. But yeah, if you're not reading Duke, I highly recommend that. Another one of my fun pickups, Traveling to Mars, is a really wacky series that I've been reading that explores the human condition when faced with mortality on a one-way trip to Mars. This is issue #10 that just came out. They also have these cool homage covers that they release for so I always get those because I really enjoy that. Like I said, Thundercats #1. I've got my A cover here, and then some other fun books that I got. I'm starting to pick up some, like we talked about, Superman books, and then I picked up.
That's where he died. Yeah, I remember that one.
I picked up a few classic X-Men books for my run.
Yeah.
So it was a good weekend to go out and pick up a few books here and there. So let's see, we got everybody here. Hashtag that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the giveaway now. All right, good. There we go. 20 entries. Good luck to everybody, and thanks for watching tonight. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, everybody. Keep hitting the like button.
Here we got.
What do we got?
What? Liz Barnes, tonight is your night, I guess.
And she has a wrench?
All right, she got a wrench. Yeah, she got a wrench tonight.
Oh, man. We done messed up, guys. She got a wrench, guys.
Hey, so congratulations, Liz. Here's the deal. You can choose from the Thundercats #1 foil. Yeah. You can get this. You can get the upgrade book, or you can get this mystery book. All right, this mystery book is also a versus cross universe versus book. You might want this one.
You might want the mystery one.
No. You might want the foil.
Oh, the foil. Oh, yeah. Foil.
Okay, cool. Thundercats, please. All right, so I'm going to give that to you. I'll put that in here. All right, so congratulations, Liz, on this win. All right. Hey, thanks to everybody else for.
El Green said is didn't register.
Weird. I don't know, buddy. Let me check it out. I hope. Well, man, I'm sorry about that, El Green. You, I don't know what happened there. So sometimes it glitches. I'll give you. I don't know. Well, yeah, throw a little something extra in next quarter's Next sport, black sport. Sorry, I have to keep. All right, next matchup. Let's go ahead and bring it in for a landing, guys. All right, here's a quickie. In a minute or less, who wins? Wonder Man versus Wonder Woman.
What? Oh, I don't know. Wonder Man's pretty. Damn. I don't know that one.
Does Wonder Woman have her lasso?
Well, yeah.
She has everything on her.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
She has a sword of omens.
He would probably let her lasso him up, so he would probably automatically DQ himself, just because he'd be like, "Oh wow, she brought a lasso with her." So I don't know. I mean, I would have to go with Wonder Woman.
Okay, Wonder Woman.
Guys,
I think everybody in the chat is saying Wonder Woman.
I mean, Wonder Man is no joke, though, man. He's. Let me put it this way, man. Wonder Man is the only character when Emperor Doom was taking out the Avengers that he did not fall under the manipulation of the Purple Man when Emperor Doom was taking over the world, and he actually helped the Avengers get out of their hypnosis to take down Dr. Doom or Emperor Doom. And he's not some chump. He is pretty strong. It's that
I know he's powerful.
Yeah, it's just that Wonder Woman is like a half god, and it's she has that lasso and she can manipulate him with it. So
yeah. I just think it's. I mean, I put it in there for fun because it was like it's cool. Like I've been a Wonder Man fan since I was a teenager. I thought he was a really cool character, and I've always liked that design of him and everything. So I actually have several Wonder Man #1 comics, but yeah, it was too. I mean, yeah, it's a massive overpowered thing. Okay, all right, next one up. Here's a villain one. There is not a situation that I would ever vote for Wonder Man. All right, Liz Barnes says Wonder Woman also. Okay, thank you. No, hey, no problem, buddy. All right, here we go. This is two world-devouring villains. You ready for this?
Yes.
Galactus versus Unicron from Transformers.
Oh man.
That's good.
Yeah, wow. They're both really, they're. So what are we? Who can eat more, or? I mean, what are we?
If the two of them, if the two of them from different directions come to a nice juicy planet, and they decide to throw down over who gets it, who wins?
So
I think Galactus wins.
Yeah, I mean, so Galactus only eats the planet because he's hungry. Unicron will just do it because he's a total, A. I mean,
no, he's hungry.
You think Unicron's hungry too? He's as hungry.
Yeah, you didn't
as
see
Galactus.
the movie when he ate the planet and he lit up. What the hell?
I don't know. I mean, Galactus. There's an issue with Galactus where he actually weeps over all the planets that he's ate in his life.
Wow, now I may have to change it.
Monologue where he's like talking.
That was Orson Welles. That
Unicron has never had a monologue where he's like, "Man, I ate that planet and I feel bad." And Galactus is over here actually crying, like, "Man, I'm just a terrible guy."
So who are you saying would win, Jen? Who are you saying would win then?
I don't know. I mean, I agree with Paul because Galactus is really strong and Unicron is
okay. Tate Prime has a good thing. If he has a good herald with him, that's a good thing. If he's got his herald, I think it's over at that point. But,
especially if it's like what Punisher.
Well, he had May Parker, didn't he?
Yeah.
What?
He had Peter Parker's mom, Aunt May Parker.
No, I
So what do you-
would have to go Galactus also. So
You
I
go
would
with the
probably-
Galactus. What do you think? It sounds like it's. I don't know. There's different, some different.
30 likes, guys. Y'all keep hitting the like button.
All right, Paul? What about you? Who do you think? Galactus or Unicron? Because I know you're a Transformers fan, and
I
Transformers.
mean,
the
I like it
movie-
because Orson Welles, but yeah, I have to. If he has a Herald, I think Galactus hands down. I mean, the only thing
Okay.
that Unicron can do is transform and shoot stuff, but Galactus.
I mean, unless they decide to share, right, Paul? Share.
they
is
won't
caring,
share.
right?
It'll be the battle to the
I
death.
mean, what if they decide to have brunch? Huh?
Nice.
This is the second
Very,
print,
very
guys. Y'all need to read this to see what he does to Starscream. I got this one.
It's a really good. I don't know what that. What is that?
It's the
It's
foil
a foil
for
Joker.
Joker year one.
Oh, okay.
I think the
Joker.
story continued, and I picked up
Mhm.
one of these again. This is
Oh, wow.
Uncovered,
Nice.
Alex Ross. And thanks to Jen, I got 2 of these.
Nice. I have 0. So,
Yeah, don't believe that, guys.
anybody that
yeah.
wants me to.
But
I'll-
Jen,
I'll
Jen
see what I
thought,
can
Jen
do.
thought I wasn't going to
Oh.
get one, but I got one. Boss Logic.
Oh no! He goes, hey,
And then I
Kyle
got
is
this
from-
from a nice shop.
Ooh.
I
No,
got
uh-oh.
cover guy.
Where did you get that little beauty?
Demon in the bottle, guys. And while Carlos was sleeping, I was over there at Lone Star and got this one.
Oh my gosh. That's a nice one right
I
there.
love this cover. Every time I see that one. Yeah. While Carlos was sleeping, I was over there at Lone Star and got it on their sale. And used my thing. And then I got this one.
Ooh, where did you find that?
I found it at Baytown, the Nico's.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you can never have enough. You can never have enough of those. Very nice. All right, Jen, you got any pickups you want to share real quick?
Yeah,
Sure.
like the Boss Logic.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Like the Boss Logic.
I'll share some stuff that I got today. Okay, so I picked this up for the wifey today. Showed it to Paul.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's
She was
that
like,
one
she-
shot, guys. Yeah,
She
Kid
loves
Venom.
Venom. I've been. She may actually start.
It's Kid Venom.
Yeah, well, whatever, man. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just it's a Venom. It's a Venom book. She loves Venom.
Mhm.
So
Oh, you're welcome, El Green.
So she, guys. I mean, I'm gonna get her to try to, support the channel. So we'll probably be doing it pretty soon.
Oh, Peach
Because
Momoko.
she likes the way the content is run on this channel. Also Venom here. Peach Momoko. That's Peach Momoko's signature.
What does it say on the top? It's like horror or something, right?
It just says Nightmare variant.
Nightmare. Yep.
Thanks a lot, Paul. There you go. Paul's always tries to give you a little hints, like, "Hey, man, try to read that top part right there."
Because you get to give the chat the correct
trading
information.
trading card con is this weekend, so Lita is
yeah.
going to be there, and I'm going to try to see if I can get Lita to sign this.
That's not even Lita.
It is. This is Lita. This
Oh.
is her
Oh.
tattoo. So, man, hopefully, man. I mean, hopefully everything works out good. Maybe I can try to get that going.
Yeah, I think Carlos
Um,
Collects is making a special appearance there.
And then I got these right here. Signed
Oh,
by
yeah.
logos.
Oh yeah, Lobos.
And then you got so this is the Taylor Swift version. This is that's that version. Then you have the Fearless version. So they come in different and they're all signed.
Yeah.
You
Did
Yeah.
you buy the full pack?
yeah, I got the full pack. So Dylan at Bedrock, he was trying to get me to. At first, he's like, "Come on, man! I mean, you save more if you buy this
The whole
pack."
thing.
And I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll do it."
Isn't it like
And-
season changing or something like that?
Well, these are named after her album, like that's
Oh, okay.
Red. Because I didn't know that either. I was like, what? Why are they named differently, but it's the same? And he's like, well, it's because she's having a album tour that's based on all of her albums.
When
So
she had the Grammys?
1989, that's her first album. That's when she was like born and stuff. So she named the first album. Now I sound like a Swiftie, like
Yeah,
I know
you are a
all-
Swiftie.
like I'm
Hey,
not
dude, I hate to break it to you, but you are a Swiftie, buddy.
Yeah.
folklore.
That's okay though. That's okay. She's like immensely popular. I think like she has.
I mean, we could get you help.
She has like.
And you know what?
The Swiftie
You know,
counseling.
she's probably going to be the reason the Chiefs win, man, because she's generated $350 million for the NFL. I mean, why else wouldn't they win, right? And you got the Midnights. So yeah, they.
Yeah, you got a Swiftie
I-
problem.
Yeah, so I ended up getting all the covers because I was told by another. I was told by a Swiftie. See, I said another. I was told by a Swiftie to pick up this book, and that's what I did. Picked them
Tony's
up.
thinking
and-
like, I can't even name a Swiftie song.
well, I've been
All right.
doing all these puns.
You know what's wild is that the viewership has actually gone up as you've been showing the Taylor Swift covers.
Oh, the Swifties came in.
No.
Uh-oh.
They did.
What was it?
Cover your eyes, Billy. Cover your eyes, Billy.
Taylor
How
Swift
many
version.
total-
There you go.
How many total covers were there in that package? Wasn't there like 8 or 9?
Five.
Let me see. One.
No.
Oh, okay.
That.
So give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing 2 more, so there's supposed to be 10. And by the way, guys, the signatures that I was showing you were Lobo's. He's the artist that did the cover. Real nice guy. Got to meet him. Very polite. Very his fan service is great. You know, when a fan doesn't know who you are and you greet your fans like they feel very important to you, they usually come back to you and they become fans. You know, I wasn't really
You
a
hear
fan
that,
at
Carlos?
first. You know, so Pablo was great. You know, so.
You hear that,
I keep
Carlos?
showing that. Yeah, this
I heard
is the
you.
book, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to help the ratings, guys. That's why I'm showing this. I'm just trying to generate some Swiftie likes. So,
There you go.
all right,
You
Gazi.
sure did.
Gazi
Pablo,
loves
yeah.
a cruel summer, ain't that right? That's correct.
All right.
So we're at-
Well, hey,
Already
we're going to
been
go and wind it down right now. Thank you all so much for viewing and for being here. Big shout out, especially to our channel members that have joined and are member Wolverado, Brooklyn Born, L Green, Liz Barnes, and let's see. Who else do we have here? There's always one that I keep missing. Yeah, you guys are all the ones that are hanging out in the channel. For those who are interested in channel membership, feel free to message me on Instagram at CrossCollectComics. Also, if you won tonight and you need to give me your shipping info, you can find me there as well. Let me give it over to Jen to do some final thoughts and shout outs for himself.
All right, guys. I had a great time tonight. Thanks for everyone that showed up and participated and interacted with us. I really liked your comments. I love how you guys were, engaging, and it was just fun, man. I really enjoyed it. And we should definitely do another one of these, just because I feel like everyone just has a really good time, you know.
Why? You keep losing.
But hopefully next time Carlos will just leave Superman out, because if he keeps putting Superman in, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm like Superman. But
I don't think I didn't put him in like that much.
No,
Yeah,
you
you didn't
didn't.
put him in at all.
I'm just teasing. But,
He was in Justice League. He was in the Justice League.
Yeah. So,
All right.
but no, I had a great time. The way everyone was responding and the way everyone was engaging was just really fun. Made it like
we'll do this again.
cozy,
We'll do
very
this
cozy
again.
afternoon or evening.
We'll have to do, and I need to get the king of YouTube
Great
versus Mr. Comics 89 on here to come in. All right, Paul.
All right, I forgot one more thing. I got this from Liz. Liz got me this.
Oh, that's sweet.
Wow.
So it's like
sweet,
combined.
Liz.
It combines
Was he worth it?
Ghostbusters and Transformers. So, but it comes out in 2024. I don't know how she got it already, but yeah, a little bit damaged right there. You know, a little bit damaged. It looks like it's been opened a few times, but it's okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I wanted to play with it, Paul, before she gave it to you.
What? Anyway, thank y'all for coming in tonight. Appreciate it. Even though, you know, the Chad and me were winning, Carlos and
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Jen,
There was no competition.
Jen got stomped. But yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate it.
I don't know what he's
Like I
talking
said,
about.
y'all check out Lone Star. This is where I got this from Lone Star. I don't know why Carlos didn't get it.
They got some good books. They got a lot of good books.
Carlos didn't even see this, but your boy got it.
I didn't.
Thank y'all as always for being here.
All right. So thank y'all so much again for being here tonight. It means the world to us to be able to hang out with you. It is a high point for me. I had a horribly rough day today at work, but my huge big thing I look forward to is obviously getting to see my family at the end of a tough day, but then also get to come and hang out with each and every one of you and do fun stuff like this, talk about comic book characters going up against each other. We'll definitely have to do it again. We'll invite some extra people on there. Thanks to our channel members. Thanks to our channel sponsor, Lone Star Heroes. And thanks, of course, as always, to the guys who come on with me week after week after this season 5, Jen and Paul. So thanks to all of you. Make sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you next week, 9 p.m. Central, right here for the giveaway show. Take care. We'll see you.
Good night, guys.
Night.